Yep, it's me again. They hate us. This is why they give a fuck about us at the same time. As always, I am your host, JD Miles. The MGTOWs, they love to hate. Even the ones that claim everybody loves to hate them, loves to hate MGTOW at the same time as always, which is why they keep us relevant to this very day, and I'm back again. Today's topic of discussion: cheating single mother encourages other women to cheat in order to find a husband. No, no, I ain't bullshitting. That is the actual title. But what I'm about to show y'all right now is an Amazon Prime example of two things that Uncle JD been saying. It's, if a woman tells you uh, who she is and who she be, believe her. That's number one. Here's number two. The second thing Uncle JD teach y'all fellas is this. If she has to cheat, then to leave. If she can't, if she don't want to call off the relationship, break it up, go y'all separate ways, but rather go to another man while still having you around, then basically there's more to the story. No, fellas, you don't need her. She needs you. And we're gonna break all that down into pure detail. But before I go any further, shout out to Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews, MTR. I'll leave the link to his full video in the comment section. Go check it out. But enough of the talking. Let's get down to the business, shall we?
You 7 tips on how to cheat on your boyfriend to find your husband. Let's go.
I'm not supposed to be saying this, but let me give you 7 tips on how to cheat on the man that you're currently with, especially if you've been with him for a minute and he hasn't proposed. Because, girl, you're out here looking for a husband, but nobody got time to be playing girlfriend for forever. So one monkey don't stop no show, so let's get right into it.
One monkey don't start no show, so let us woman monkey branch to other men while still being in a relationship with that boyfriend. As I stated, if these women tell you who they are and who they be, believe them. Don't fight it, believe them. Don't be delusional thinking that, oh, this ain't her, I could change her. Fuck that. Believe her. Let's continue.
You cannot make this shit up. Instead of these lovely queens making videos about how to avoid toxicity, how to fix relationships, it's how to cheat on your boyfriend to find a husband. What is this? Maybe it's clickbait. Let's just keep listening.
1, get you a backup name, girl. A name that you can remember and that you can go out here and feel comfortable telling guys. Also, it's a good way to know that if you call. If your man end up coming home and saying, "What's up, Stacy?" and your name is Amber, the jig is up, girl, and you need to run.
Wow.
Number 2.
Oh, wait a second. So it's okay when you do it to your boyfriend, but oh, she can't take it if her boyfriend does it to her. Yeah, we get it, hypocrite. Let's continue.
Number 2, look innocent and dress clean. They always expect the sexy red aesthetic or the long bust down or them girls to be the ones that be out here creeping and cheating and being nasty and stuff.
Yeah.
So he won't really suspect you if you have a good, cute, innocent look that you're going to be out here doing things like cheat.
Fellas, take notes. No, seriously. Take notes to all the shit that she says and peep the game. Because as of right now, she's saying all this shit, but she's posting it on social media. She's posting all this on a public platform. So in her So in her attempt to try to convince women to do the shit that she does, guess what? She's also telling the fellas exactly who she is. But take notes of everything that's being said here because she's giving y'all her whole entire playbook. She's putting her whole entire playbook on display in a desperate attempt to try to convince women to do the same thing that she does. But let's continue.
Like cheating, okay? I'm just saying.
I'm so happy that content like TikTok continues to exist to keep on exposing these women that have a lust for validation so that they can have a platform to demonstrate their debaucherous, immoral behavior. This is simply a tutorial on how to commit fraud, how to continue to receive the benefits of your boyfriend relationship while cheating on him and looking for another man. That was interesting about her.
Exactly. Let them tell on themselves. They tell on themselves without anyone asking them to tell on themselves. But let's continue.
About her second method to help cheat, this young TikToker said something about protecting your image to be something cute because men look at the sexy reds and thinks those are going to be the cheaters. Meanwhile, if you go right up on her Instagram profile, she's got the assed out pics. She's got the thotty
like
one leg
red
up on the bathroom table,
like
with
sexy
the tattoos,
red,
the piercings, and apparently it also looks like she has some face tattoos that she's covering up.
Like sexy red.
Opposite of what she's telling the young women to do. Now, if a young man can't determine.
It's a trip how she went from try not to be sexy red to looking at her Instagram photos, and what is she doing? She's looking exactly like sexy red. God damn it, you can't make this shit up.
Determined just by looking at her image that she's absolutely for the streets. I mean, I don't know if it's her butt hanging out, all of the tattoos, even the kissy I mean, these are stripper tattoos. Then I got nothing else for you. You learn nothing about young women today. But even if you couldn't identify a young harlot, taking a look at her Lord and Savior, Mrs. Sprinkle herself, is up here with her gold digging ass. Words are not actions. Cash in hand. I mean, the
Sprinkle, keeps them single.
Delusion here is unprecedented. The toxicity is at an all-time high, and not even just that, but her son is on some of her Instagram photos. To have photos of your son and then photos of your ass out while twerking.
And she a single mom. She's a single mom.
It's absolutely diabolical, hood booger, ratchet ass work. If I was one of his classmates, you can't say shit to me, baby. Like, bro, shut up. I can see the orifice that you passed through 8 years ago when you were born on your mom's Instagram. Shut up. If that was me, I'd have to just move to Antarctica, baby. Back this shit up. I can't go through school anymore because my mom is a harlot. She's a strumpet at its finest that teaches other black women how to cheat.
Brings me to number 3, backup clothes. Make sure you have a backup outfit in your car with some heels, girl. Yep, some heels, and you should always be keeping your flats on you. But you never know.
The great lengths that they go through.
You need to have yourself together.
Such great lengths.
4, get a Google Voice.
You gotta have a hoe bag.
Okay. And tell men that until you feel comfortable with them, play super sweet and innocent. You will not give them your main number. Tell them like after 2 to 3 dates, maybe we can have an exchange of my main number and we can FaceTime more. But I do this for my own security. Most men will get it. And if he picks up.
Wow, so much information here. But please, keep going.
On the fact that you're cheating, who cares? They'd be ready to be number 2 and 3 anyway. Number 5, girl, don't change your routine, okay? If your man is used to you going hiking on Wednesday at 3 o'clock, continue to go hiking on Wednesday at 3 o'clock. Just add the dude to your routine and go to a different location.
Wow.
So in the event that he wants to FaceTime you and ask you what you're doing because you're usually out hiking, then you need to be able to say, yeah, baby, I'm hiking. Oh, okay, he's not going to pay attention to the scenery, okay? Just change the look.
God damn, I know how to pause. But as Uncle JD said before, if they rather cheat than to leave, and they will go to the next man while still keeping their boyfriends instead of leaving them in the relationship, then at this point it's clear to see that, as I stated before, he don't need you, ma'am. You still need him. This is the reason why you still want your boyfriend around while you go looking for the next. And notice she has this whole entire game plan that she's putting out on social media, putting out on a public platform. Need I say more? Let's continue.
Change the location, but do the same thing. Is you following me?
By the way, these are the exact same women that come into the comment sections of my videos or hit me up angrily in my DMs. Talk about who hurt you. Meanwhile, you're creating content about how to cheat on men. Legit content. This is not troll content. She's teaching women this shit and getting praised for it. Rebecca.
Straight up. But straight up. The same ones who want to cry about women ain't getting respect are the same ones is promoting and being the big contributors to that shit. But let's continue on.
Rebecca says, triple laughing emojis. Go ahead, mama. Put them on. Shut up, Rebecca. You're a moron and just as much as a failure as that single mother. We got some follow-up heart emojis. And Code says, who's probably a dirty, rotten, filthy simp. No sarcasm. Y'all women should be allowed to have multiple options anyways. This is why I tell the 30...
Okay, so you got Code here, simping and pandering. But all the fellas got a question to ask Code. Come on, Code, you pandering sim. Let's see you answer this question. For that matter, is it okay for us fellas to fuck your girl? No, Code, seriously. You think that shit is okay, right? You fucking simp? Then answer this question. Can we fuck your girl if that's the case? Your retarded logic at work here. Yes, simp. Let's continue.
The 37 and a half women that watch my channel, you must separate yourself from toxic ass women just like this. And in fact, not just separate, but to speak out against this behavior. And I actually reached out to the MTRs, and I'll go over some of their responses at the end of this video. No wonder she's a single mom. I wonder what led to it.
Number 6, you cannot be having this man be blowing up your phone all the time. You need to appear busy and not playing hard to get, because he needs to think that you're available, that you're looking for love, right? Because we're out here looking for our husband while our boyfriend is playing, right? So tell him you have 2 jobs. Girl, go as far as getting work clothes for the other fake job. Yep. If you tell this man you're a part-time nurse in the NICU center, then you need to have the whole scrubs outfit in the truck and tell him, I'll call you, I'll link up with you when I got break time.
For that matter, fellas, if they do that shit, I want you to go to the hospitals, the clinics, what may have you, and do a fact check. If she doesn't work there, and any of the doctors and nurses tell you that she is not part of their hospital, part of their clinic, then you know that this hoe is bullshitting. Let's continue.
Time, and when you go pull up on him,
this is so sad.
Scrubs on, okay, and tell him, yeah, babe, I'm just getting off my shit, because you're gonna be doing a lot of sliding around when you got time. So having a fake job, a number 2 fake job, and having a whole aesthetic to go with it, he not gonna know what's going on. He gonna think everything you got going on is legit, okay? And your dude probably won't even be paying attention as to why you got scrubs in the backseat or whatever. Just tell him like, my friend, my homegirl left it. He'll be like, whatever. He not gonna pay attention.
And guess what, ma'am? This is why we're here. This is why we do what we do. Expose the 304s for the 304s they are. And you're so goddamn stupid that you will post your whole entire playbook on social media, which is a public platform. So guess what, ma'am? Now all the fellas will know exactly what they are dealing with if they ever get with you. A single mother who promotes cheating. A single mother who would rather cheat on her current boyfriend instead of leaving. But every time we call this out, you got these stupid hoes, you got these retarded fuck ass simps talking about, oh, you hate women, you misogynist, you hate women, you scared of women. And for what? Because we calling out their bullshit? Because we exposing them for what they really are? And y'all motherfuckers can't take it? Guess what? Too bad, boo-hoo, so sad, so sad. They put that shit out there in the open for everyone to notice. So don't get mad when we notice it. And remember, it's not us, it's her that put all her information out in the open. There ain't nothing left to hide. Everything's out in the open. There ain't nothing left to hide. So instead of getting mad at us for pointing it out and telling the fellas to avoid these traps and snares that they lay down, why don't you be mad at them for putting their bullshit out in the public, making y'all motherfuckers look bad? Problem solved. But let's continue.
Oh, pay attention. Number 7 is the most important. Don't tell nobody, not even your mama, and damn sure not your homegirl, because she might run and tell your business if y'all fall out, and then your mama, she might slip up and say your other man's name on the phone or on FaceTime, okay? So you're going to need a therapist. Only tell your therapist. And y'all recommend getting one because you might need one to help you manage throughout your dating experience.
Your ass included? Your ass included with this retarded fuck-ass logic you're spilling out? And, ma'am, you're saying don't tell your mom, don't tell your friends this, but suppose somebody you know finds this video of you saying all this shit, and guess what? They don't have to say shit. They could go to your mom, they could go to your best friend, they could go to your current boyfriend and play the video of you saying all this shit. And the irony and the contradiction of it all is that, ma'am, you worrying about other people telling your business when it's clear to see the main one that you should be worried about telling your business is your goddamn self. Yeah, that's right, yourself. And as I said before, they don't have to say anything. If they find your video, guess what? They'll present it to everybody, hearing the words straight out of your mouth. Goddamn, people can't think clearly here. Let's continue.
Experience now, and they're going to be the only ones that are going to be there for you and probably give you some type of sound advice. But women have been doing this for a long time. That is why you see all these baddies end up with husbands.
Listen, when I say that, I get called an incel, misogynistic, chauvinistic pig. when she says it, Does it give more validity to the cause? Listen, both men and women cheat. That is a fact. However, women are a lot more private about it. They're a lot more secret about it. They're also a lot more pernicious about it as well. If she only put this amount of effort into making herself into a good woman as opposed to being a lying, dirty cheater, then, she might have actually gotten far within life, but, it's too far too gone for her. So
Straight up. I mean, you would think that she'll put all her energy and efforts on being a woman who wants to get married more than being a 304 monkey branching from one branch to the next in the attempts of getting a husband and getting married. And what's more, what she's trying to do is not going to work. And yeah, many done it before, but many failed trying. Oh, I'm going to sleep around with all these different men in order to get a husband, and the shit ain't working. That's like sleeping with the football team to try to be a virgin. Let's continue.
So she relies on cheating and scamming men. Let's finish up.
Right after having a boyfriend, you'd be like, how did that happen? Because they grooming their next victim, okay? Yep, we grooming the next one. And in the event that you got to expose yourself and tell him that half of it was fake, the job was fake, but I did what I had to do, he'll more than likely forget all about that because he liked you and care about you, and you had to do what you had to do. You choosing him, okay? What I'm saying? Hopefully it work out for you, especially if it's hard to...
According to your retarded fuck-ass logic, ma'am? No. What got in your head believing that, if I go ahead and tell the man that I'm cheating on my boyfriend with all the shit that I did, he's going to be okay with that? You really believe that the man that you're cheating on your boyfriend with, as soon as he finds out everything, he's going to be okay with that? Then it's clear to see out of all people, your ass need therapy. With that retarded fuck-ass logic. Let's continue.
It's hard to leave your man because people always tell, just leave. Some women just can't get left. Some women just can't get left. Their boyfriends won't leave, but they'll keep them around, okay? And they will stalk them down. So gangsters move in silence.
You're not. First off, you're not a gangster. You're a wankster. God damn, I know how to pause too. But thank you for proving my point entirely. You would rather cheat than to leave. You would rather cheat while at the same time you still want your boyfriend around. Case in point, as I clearly stated, he don't need you, you need him. Other words, you would have left him if he wasn't doing right. You would have been gone if he wasn't doing right. So basically, if it doesn't work out between you and the man that you're cheating on your boyfriend with, you expect then you want to fall back to your boyfriend. Oh yeah, we are definitely peeping the game here. We definitely peeping this childish as games this 304 is playing. And guess what? All of it will be exposed to all the men. All the men will know exactly who she is and who she be. And men and fellas, believe her. Believe her. Out the gate.
I'm just saying.
It's odd to me that women like this carry around the trope that they are the most disrespected person in America. Meanwhile, they treat themselves with no respect whatsoever. I get so many people that ask me, MTR, why do you...
Straight up. They whine, cry, bitch, and moan about everybody disrespecting them when in reality Some of these females, they not only they disrespect themselves, but get this, they also are the biggest contributors to their own disrespect. Yet these are the same ones boo-hoo, whining, and crying about everybody disrespecting them. Well, ma'am, if you don't give a reason for these people to disrespect you, then you wouldn't be sitting right here crying about being disrespected. The vast majority of these women who's on social media wouldn't be whining, crying, bitching, and moaning about everybody disrespecting them, while at the same time be their own contribution to why they're getting disrespected. Bet she never thought of that. Let's continue.
Yo, why do you go so hard in looking at their online digital presence? And it's because I've never been wrong. Anytime that I've identified hoe up online, they've demonstrated that in some form or fashion. Now, her insane unhinged tutorial actually reminded me of this article that came out in response to women having backup partners, like backup boyfriends, is the way that they described it. And this comes as of onepoll.com. What they did is that they had 2,000 female respondents and then found out from those 2,000 that 43% of them have a backup man if the current relationship ends. 8 out of 10 of them are still in contact with the male orbiter, right? That's somewhere within their relation, right? Community, rather. 15% of them said that their feelings were stronger for the backup man. Yo, this is so crazy. 50% of them said...
Yep, 50% say their feelings are stronger for the backup man, while at the same time they still want their boyfriends around. Again, she needs him more than he needs her.
Said that their partner was aware of the backup man. So what this is when she has guy friends, the women are responding like, oh, no, the boyfriend knows that this guy friend is there. Not necessarily that she knows that it's the backup man, but in some of their minds, that's what it is. I mean, this is some truly sad, pathetic, and disturbing shit, but, this is the reality, which causes for discussion. Now, as I say all of this, and we look at the survey respondents, not all, obviously.
You got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend.
So shout out to the wonderful, beautiful, inspirational ladies of the MTR community. I sent them this video and I asked them for their responses. Let's go over some of their comments. Now, before I read some of these, do understand that the lovely ladies of my community do deserve protection. So I'm not going to release their public information, but trust me, these are real. D writes, this is actually insane. Like, this is an illness. Firstly, if you have to go through all of that, you shouldn't be with your boyfriend in the first place. No one has time to live 5 different lives in order to cheat when you could just break up with the first person if you dislike them so much. Secondly, have you ever thought that the reason why you don't have a ring in the first place is because you're so damn untrustworthy? If you're comfortable to share this on the internet, there had to have been signs in your personal life, which is why you probably haven't gotten proposed to in the first place. This is one of my comments.
Finally, a female with sense stating facts right here. I gotta salute that. Let's continue.
Unfortunately, you now have ruined your chances in the future of getting a proposal because any man that sees this is automatically going to distrust you and be paranoid that you are constantly cheating Not only has she exposed herself, but she shot herself in the foot. A writes,
Exactly. Exactly. And she was that dumb enough to put all that on social media. And remember, social media is a public platform. That means that video is out there for everyone to see, including her future men that she's gonna cheat behind her boyfriend's back with. And she was dumb enough to let that shit be known. But then again, I know the vast majority of fellas is glad that she did that because now they know exactly who to avoid like the plague. But let's continue.
writes, identity fraud is diabolical. I can understand why people don't want to get married anymore because of people like this. Nothing about her seems authentic. No man will really get the chance to know her because she's wearing several masks. People like this don't even know themselves, and I highly doubt that they'll take the time to get to know anyone on a romantic level because she's already scheming, coming up with her next identity. Yeah, this is all a scheme. It's all fraud. It's the sprinkle, what has he done for me lately? And if he's dragging his feet, how can I still utilize his resources while getting my back blown out by the potential next guy?
Exactly, MTR. There's a reason why she doesn't want to break up with her boyfriend. Resources. While at the same time, she's looking for another dude to clap those cheeks. But then again, I said enough. Y'all already got the point. She needs him more than he needs her. Especially if she's looking for other men to get her back blown out. Resources. She still needs her boyfriend to provide. Fellas, avoid women like this like the plague. And I said what I gotta say on this matter. Again, shout out to MTR Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. If y'all want to watch this video in its entirety, I'll leave the link in the comment section of this video. Go check it out. Tell them JD Miles sent you. But that's all I got to say. But that's all for today. I'm done with these secret 304s. Well, we all done with these secret 304s living a double, triple, quadruple life. And I'm out this bitch. Later.